Confidence is not something you are born with, and it is not something only lucky people have. Confidence is something you build, slowly, quietly, step by step. But here is the truth most people don't understand. You are not lacking confidence. You are practicing doubt. Every day, in small ways. You hesitate before speaking. You overthink simple decisions. You compare yourself to others. You imagine failure before you even try. And slowly, your mind learns a pattern. Stay safe. Don't risk. Don't try too much. And that pattern becomes your personality. You start saying, I'm not confident, but that's not true. You are just trained in the opposite direction. Now, imagine this. What if confidence is not something you get, but something you practice? Like a skill, like a habit, like something you train every day. That changes everything. Because now, confidence is not far away. It is something you can build. Let's understand this deeply. Your brain learns from repetition. Whatever you do again and again becomes natural. If you avoid situations, your brain learns. Avoidance keeps me safe. If you speak up, even with fear, your brain learns. Action is possible. So confidence is not about removing fear. It is about acting despite fear. Let me say that again in a simple way. Confidence is not, I am not scared. Confidence is, I am scared, but I will do it anyway. This is the first shift. Now, let me tell you a story. There was a girl named Anna. Anna was intelligent. She had ideas. She had opinions. But she rarely spoke. In meetings, she stayed quiet. In conversations, she listened more than she talked. Not because she didn't know, but because she doubted herself. Her mind would say, what if I say something wrong? What if people judge me? What if I sound stupid? So she stayed silent. And every time she stayed silent, her confidence became smaller. Because her brain learned, silence is safe. One day, her manager asked her a simple question in a meeting. She knew the answer, clearly, but her heart started beating fast. Her hands felt cold. Her mind became blank. And she said, I'm not sure. Even though she was sure, that moment stayed with her. All day, all night, she kept thinking, why didn't I speak? That is the pain of low confidence. Not failure, but regret. Do you want me to continue the story or move to the next idea? Let's understand what happened inside Anna's mind. This is important. Her brain was not trying to embarrass her. It was trying to protect her from judgment, from rejection, from failure. Your brain sees social risk like physical danger. So it says, stay quiet, stay safe. But here's the problem. What keeps you safe also keeps you small. And over time, your world becomes limited. Less speaking, less trying, less growth. This is how confidence disappears. Not suddenly, but slowly, through repeated avoidance. So, how do you build it back? Not by waiting, not by thinking, but by doing small actions. Let's make it practical. Step 1. Start small. Very small. Don't try to become super confident in one day. That will fail. Instead, choose one small action. Speak one sentence. Share one idea. Ask one question. Small actions create small wins. And small wins build belief. Step 2. Change your inner voice. Right now, your mind might say, I can't do this. Replace it with, I am learning to do this. Simple change, but powerful, because your brain listens to your words, and your words shape your belief. Step 3. Accept discomfort. Confidence feels uncomfortable at the beginning, because it is new, because your brain is not used to it. So when you feel nervous, don't stop. Say, this is part of the process. Because it is. Let's go back to Anna. After that meeting, she made a decision. Not a big one. A small one. In the next meeting, I will speak once. That's it. Not perfect. Not long. Just once. The next meeting came. Same room. Same people. Same fear. Her heart was beating again. Her mind was loud again. But this time, she was ready. When the moment came, she spoke. Just one sentence. Short. Simple. Not perfect, but real. And something interesting happened. No one laughed. No one judged. People listened. And the meeting continued. That moment changed something inside her. Not because it was big, but because it was real. Proof. Proof that she could do it. And that is how confidence grows. Through evidence. Through experience. Through action. Let's go deeper. Confidence has 3 parts. First, self-trust. Do you trust yourself to handle situations? Not perfectly, but honestly. Second, self-acceptance. Can you accept mistakes without destroying yourself? Third, self-action. Do you take action, even when it's uncomfortable? When these 3 come together, confidence builds naturally. Now here is something very important. Confidence is not about being better than others. It is about being okay with yourself. Even when you are not perfect, even when you make mistakes, even when you feel unsure. Because real confidence is quiet. It does not need to prove. It does not need to compare. It simply exists. Let me give you another story. There was a man named David. David always compared himself. At work, on social media, in life. Someone was always better, more successful, more confident, more everything. And every time he compared, he felt smaller. So he tried to act confident. He copied others, their style, their words, their behavior. But it didn't work, because it was not real. One day, he stopped. He stopped copying. He stopped comparing. And he asked himself, what is my strength? Not others. Him. He started focusing on that. Slowly. He improved his own skills. His own way. And something changed. He felt more natural. More real. More himself. And that created real confidence. Because confidence grows from authenticity, not imitation. Now, let's make everything simple. If you want confidence, remember these 5 things. 1. Take small actions daily. Not big ones. Small ones. 2. Talk to yourself kindly. Your inner voice matters. 3. Accept fear. Don't fight it. Use it. 4. Stop comparing. Focus on your path. 5. Be patient. Confidence takes time. Not days. Not weeks. But it will come. If you stay consistent. Now listen carefully, because this is the most important part. You are not low confidence. You are just inexperienced. In speaking. In trying. In expressing. And experience comes from action, not thinking. So don't wait to feel ready. You will never feel 100% ready. Start before that. Start with fear. Start with doubt. Start with small steps. Because that is how everyone starts. Even confident people. They were once unsure. They were once scared. But they continued. And that made the difference. Let's come back to Anna one last time. Months later, she was different. Not perfect. Not fearless. But stronger. She spoke more. She shared ideas. She made mistakes. But she didn't stop. And one day, someone asked her, "How are you so confident?" She smiled. Because she knew the truth. She was not always like this. She built it. Step by step. Moment by moment. Choice by choice. And you can do the same. Yes, you. Right now. You don't need to change your whole life. You just need to take one small step. Today. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Today. Because confidence is not in the future. It is in your next action. So speak. Try. Move. Even if your voice shakes. Even if your hands feel cold. Even if your mind is unsure. Do it anyway. Because every small action is building a new version of you. A stronger version. A braver version. A more confident version. And one day, you will look back and realize something powerful. Confidence was never missing. It was just waiting for you to act.